Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to this particular stream here on Instagram. Some of you may be wondering, why am I doing a stream on here? Well, I'm going to be revealing to you all my Pokemon card collection. This right here is all the Pokemon cards I own. Not all of them are here though, some of them are indeed missing. So, there are definitely some here missing. There are several cards I do have missing, unfortunately. I wish I did have those there because, oh man, they're such cool cards. They really are such cool cards. So anyway, this may be a long video, so I hope you guys are ready for the long, lengthy ride. So, we're going to start off with this deck first. We're going to be opening up with this particular deck. So, for those who just joined, these are all the cards that I own. I do have some other cards, but unfortunately I can't find some of the missing ones. Need to set that up. Okay. Alright, so this is the deck of cards. This right here is Emboar. This is the final stage evolution for a Pokemon named Tepig. He is the starter in the Gen 5 Unova game called Black and White. He is the fire starter in the Unova game called Black and White, that is in Gen 5. Here is Capuraja. This is the final evolution of an elephant named Cufant. This is in Sword and Shield. This is in Sword and Shield. We got ourselves a Lotad card. He originally made his debut in Gen 3, which is Ruby and Sapphire. This is Heatmor. We got ourselves a Heatmor card. He is a fire type. The card color should help you guys understand what type they are, but if you don't know, I will say the type. He's a fire type. He's also from Gen 5 Black and White. Oops. Don't fall. This guy is Weavile. He was introduced in Gen 4, which is Diamond and Pearl. He was in the Sinnoh region. He's the final evolution of Sneasel. Sneasel never had an evolution until this guy appeared. He is a dark ice type. Shiftry is the final evolution of a Pokemon named Seedot. He is a grass type. Also, it's a 3-stage evolution, as you can see on the card. It evolves from Nuzleaf. This is a Pokemon named Hippopotas, however it's said. This one has an evolution, which I do have a card of, and you will see it soon. Not sure if it's in this deck though. Obviously, everybody knows Geodude. Everyone knows Geodude. This guy is Snorunt. He is an ice type. Now you may say, that looks like water type, because the card says water. Yes, the card does show water. I think that's because they didn't know how to make an ice type card, but trust me, he is an ice type, and he evolves into two different Pokemon, either Glalie or Frostlass. Oh, this card's kind of ruined, but but this is Numel. But this is Numel. Silly kid me just drew all over this card. That's Numel. Everyone knows Lapras, the water ice type. Everyone knows who Lapras is. This is a standalone Pokemon. Standalone means they don't evolve. Bayleaf. Look how really rare this card looks. It's a really nice rare card. This is a grass type. It has the fighting type background, but this is a very rare card. This is like one of those really cool rare ones. He's a grass starter from the Gen 2 games Gold and Silver. Everyone knows Magnemite. This one is Surskit, sorry. That's Surskit, that is a water bug type. Yes, the card may show grass. That's because most of the time some of the cards are wrong, but this is a water bug type. This is Apom. He was in Gen 2. Surskit was debuted in Gen 3. Apom debuted in Gen 2. He is a normal type. Ninjask is a bug flying type. He was introduced in Gen 3. He is the middle stage of a Pokemon named Nincada. He does evolve one more time into a Pokemon named Sadinja. And this is Steelix. People may know Steelix. If you don't, Steelix evolves from Onix. He was introduced in Gen 2. And if you're wondering, the trainer, if you notice there's a little trainer head on it, you might be asking me, what's the trainer head? Well, the trainer head is that it says it's a gym leader's Pokemon. So this Steelix in particular is Byron's Steelix. This is from Gen 4. A gym leader named Byron. So that's why there is a trainer head on it. Here's one of my favorite Pokemon, Electrike. He evolves into a really cool Pokemon. He's an electric type. I mean, the name, it's in its name, electric. It's in its name. Should be a pretty good giveaway. He evolves into a really cool Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 3, Manectric. This guy is Amoonguss. He is a grass type from Generation 5, black and white in Unova. He evolves from Foongus. And everybody knows Goldeen. This one is Glameow from Gen 4. This one's from Gen 4. It is a normal type cat. Rotom, or Rotom as how some people call him. Rotom doesn't evolve, but it does have like these, it can change compliances. It can go from an oven to it can go into an oven, it can go into a fan, it can go into a washing machine, it can even go into a lawnmower, and its type changes depending on the compliance it goes into. I know the music may be a bit too loud. If it is, I do apologize. And of course, alright, this guy is Absol. He is a dark type. A water type Floatzel. He evolves from Weasel. You should see it on the card. And this is Vanillish. This is Vanillish, an ice type. Again, it may show the card is water, but again, they didn't know how to make an ice card, I guess. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to make an ice card. This is a steel type. Aron, because it's steel. Aron, so it's made of iron. He evolves 2 times. He evolves into a Pokemon named Lairon and Aggron, which I believe I have both of those cards. Not sure if they're in this deck, though. Everyone knows Starmie. Another pretty ripped card here. This is Graveler. I do apologize, some of my cards are ripped, because some of them are actually quite old. I'm going to try and skim through these as quickly as possible, because I don't want to keep you guys here all night. This one is Nuzleaf. Machamp. Shallows. This is Manectric, my favorite, the one that evolves from Electric, and he is a trainer one. This is the trainer of Team Galactic's Cyrus. He actually doesn't have one in the games, by the way, which I find hilarious. This is Flygon, one of my favorite dragons. They actually have levels on them. Well, some of them do. Some of the cards will have a level on them, but most of them don't usually have an evolution. Don't usually have a level. Okay, this one is Shiftry, the final evolution of Nuzleaf. This is Dino. He is a dark dragon. Now, this is a funny card. Now, this one's a funny card. This is Croconaw. He is a starter in Gen 2, which is a water type. And you look at its card, it clearly shows electric. And I think that's kind of funny. They completely put the wrong cut. They put a water type with an electric background, which I find pretty weird. Look at the bottom of the card. It even says its weakness is electric. So they made the card electric, but they said its weakness is electric, so they made it weak to itself, which is pretty funny. Whoever made these cards clearly didn't do a good job at getting their typings correct. Squirtle! Everyone knows Squirtle. Piplup, one of the water-type starters from Generation 4. Fortress. This thing evolves from Pineco. This is Castform, the sunny version. There are different weather variants of this Pokemon named Castform. There is a hail form and a rain form, which I only have the sun form. Nidoking. Magneton, everyone knows Magneton. Marowak. Mawile. Tailo. Another Aron. Ah, yes. Here is Lairon. There is Lairon. Another Lotad. I have a lot of repeats. Slacking. Swablu. Another Manectric, but this time it says it's Team Aqua's, which that doesn't make any sense. Why would Team Aqua use an electric type? Team Aqua is water types. Don't know why they would use an electric type. This is Woobat, a psychic flying. Team Magma's Houndoom. Now this one makes sense because Magma is fire and Houndoom is fire. Nidoqueen. Curlier with the wrong type color. It's supposed to be a psychic type, not a fire type. Cyndaquil. Cradily. Starly. Poochyena. Medicham. Vigoroth, who is the middle stage of Slacking. Alola, Clink, an Alolan Sandshrew, a Sandshrew that changed its typing due to the climate, Seadra, Abra, Weasel, Vanilluxe, the final evolution of Vanillish, Gliscor, Darumaka, and a whole bunch of energy cards. I'm not going to show those. So yeah, that's all the Pokemon on that deck. That's all the Pokemon on this particular deck. That is a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards on that particular deck, I know. The next is this deck. We start off with Salamence, Rhydon, two Scraggy cards, literally the same one, Samurott, Lantern, Kangaskhan, Riolu, Zubat, Grimer, Starly, Rhyhorn, Cloptopus from Sword and Shield, Blimpbug, another Sword and Shield Pokemon, Mantine, Rosalia, Shuppet, Tyrogue, another Goldeen, Claydol, Execute, Sneasel. This is one of those very old cards that I remember having for so long. Well, I've owned these cards for a long time. Clang Clang, Combusken, Gligar, Typhlosion, Solrock, Piplup, Lombre, the evolution of Lotad, Nincada, the first stage of Ninjask, Gashly, Vulpix, Bagon, the first evolution of Salamence, Spheal, Emolga, Meowth, Yungoos, Shinx, another Fortress card, Riolu, another Riolu, and Lillipup, and just another whole bunch of energy cards, which I'm not going to show those. Energy cards are just useless, in my opinion. Alright, next deck. Honedge, Stunky, Lunatone. Trapinch, the first evolution of Flygon. Swallow. Fione. Tailo, who evolves from Swallow. Who evolves into Swallow. Whirlipede. Quilava, who evolves into Cyndaquil. And Typhlosion. Another Lotad. Charmeleon. Everyone knows Charmeleon. Infernape. Chatot. Sharkpedo. Now this card is actually pretty interesting. You're going to notice there's the word EX on the card. Now, I don't know what the EX means, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a really rare card. Snorlax. Ladian. Another Gligar. I told you guys, I got a lot of repeats. Prinplup, the evolution of Piplup. It does evolve one more time. Turtwig. Seedot, the first evolution of Nuzleaf and Shiftry. Another Gligar. See, I told you I have a lot of them. Wishcash. Two. I'm just gonna put them together because it's the same card. Two Cubone cards. That's Drafarig. Leavanny. Macago. Horsey. Combee. Wailmer. Sandshrew, the real one. Butterfree. Another Shinx. Tauros. Another Riolu. Another Vanillish. Another Riolu. Piloswine. Magnemite. Fungus. Plusle. Bertha's Gliscor. Bertha is an Elite Four member. Another Piloswine. Another Snorlax. Another Seedot. Another Horsey. Pichu. Luxio, who evolves from Shinx. Crawdont. Another Vanillix. And Natu, and then after that is just a big, massive amount of... Oh! Here's another Pokemon. Hiding in there. Tangela. And I thought I went through all the cards. And Seviper. Well, I guess I didn't check the cards thoroughly. And then the rest should just be energies and all these other weird cards. Yep. And so that's that deck done. And hello to everyone that has joined me in the chat. Sorry for not interacting. I hope you guys are enjoying. Next deck, Watchog. Now, this card is interesting because you're going to notice like a really interesting background on this one. There's a P logo on it. Well, this is called a Team Plasma Watchog. Team Plasma is another evil organization. It's like an evil organization in the Unova region. Like Team Magma and Team Aqua are an evil organization in Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire. And Team Galactic is an evil organization in Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl. So yeah, there's a lot of evil organizations, basically. Not just Team Rocket. Snivy. Snubberball. Timpole. It was just going to change the music. Bishop. Yanma. Dhelmise. Yes, a literal anchor. They have a little anchor Pokemon. Mawile. Dragonair. Totokapi. Misty has one of those. Pachirisu. Vibrava, the middle stage of Trapinch and Flygon. Remoraid. Another Combee. Another Nuzleaf. Another Starly. Tranquil, this evolves from Pidove. Clink. Another Cubone. Plusle. Darumaka. Wabafat! Team Plasma's Crobat, which they actually don't have one in any of the games. C-Dot. Have Togepi's evolutions? I'm not 100% sure. I think I don't. He evolves into Togetic and Togekiss. Alakazam. Crawdaunt. Yamask. He evolves as well into a Pokemon, which I do have that card. Dratini. Team Plasma's Scrafty. Frostlass, one of the first evolutions of Snorunt. To get this Pokemon, you have to evolve Frostlass with a Dawnstone, and it has to be a female. The Snorunt has to be a female. If it's not female, it'll evolve into a Glalie. Stunky. Vanillite. Luxio. Another Cubone. I have so many of these dang Cubones. Dodrio. Execute. Marchomp. Matang! Another one of my favourite Pokemon. He evolves into one of the coolest Pokemon in Gen 3, Metagross. And unfortunately, I don't have one of those cards. Trico! Torchic. The Big Bell Boy, Bronzong. Speaking of bells, we got another Bell Toy. Magmar. Tailo. Primplup. Stoutland. Altaria, the evolution of Swablu. Seadra. And there is regular cast form. Another Bagon. Another Riolu. Riolu does evolve. I do have the card of it. Fione. Metatite. And Prisimian. And that should be everything. Yep. And that should be everything. Yep. And then we just got a whole bunch of other cards. And we just got a whole bunch of other cards as well. Alright. I've only got about... I think you guys have seen my Scarlet and Violet decks, cards, so I don't need to show those again. I've got about this one, and about 4 or 5 more to go, so we're nearly done. Next card. Druddigon! This does not evolve. It is Team Plasma's Druddigon. This does not evolve. Almaldo! Sentret. Another Matang! Another Vanillite. Flaffy. Machop. Kingdra, the final evolution to Seadra and Horsey. Another Swablu. Another Starmie. Nidorino. Crawdont. Another Crawdont. Mightyena. Glaceon, one of the multiple EV evolutions. Nuzleaf. Scrafty. The evolution of Scraggy. Aggron. Aggron, the final evolution of Aron and Lairon. Yeah, I got my light fixed. Swablu, not Swablu, Swinub, sorry. He's the first evolution of Piloswine, and its final evolution is in this deck. Another Kingdra, another Gliscor, and Swinub's evolution, Mamoswine. Another Glameow, Solosis, Emolga, Oddish, one of the original old Pokemon cards. You can tell, I can tell it's one of the original cards because it just looks really, really old. Skitty, Raichu, Nidorina, Herdia, the middle stage of Stoutland that you saw, Machop, another Shinx, Carvana, which this thing, mind you, evolves into that Sharkpedo Pokemon. And finally, Seeking. And the rest should be just energies and all the other waste of cards. Ugh. Next deck. Yeah, I have a lot. Mushana. Mareep. Lucario, the final evolution of all those Riolu cards you saw. This is the Pokemon that does the move Aura Sphere, and it puts its hands into position like it's doing the Kamehameha wave. I think that's really funny. Knowing Andre Chase collects cards, he'd love this video and give it an A+. Ninjask. A much better looking Numel card. Barboach. Another Shinx. Grubble. Weasel. Another Fortress. Marowak. Swablu. Another Gligar. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Litten! I don't think I have its evolutions though. I think I've only got Litten. Another Bagon. Team Aqua's Chinchou. Plusle. Ladian. Skitty. Piplup, Chatot, Seal, another Wobbuffet, one of the worst Pokemons in the games. Another Turtwig, another Tailo, Blossom, one of the evolutions for Oddish. Beldum, the first evolution of that Pokemon Batang. Snivy, Staryu, Chingling, Geodude, Mischievous, Rhyperior, the last evolution for Rhydon. That's a cool Pokemon. Lantern, Shelder, the top part of it has been cut off apparently. Apparently young baby Patrick cut the top of it off. Eevee, Jigglypuff, Solosis, another Mightyena, Ladybar, Camerupt, another card I chopped off apparently, Nidoran, a card I drew all over, I drew on this one as well for some weird ass reason. I wrote Thunder on this Magneton. I think I just wanted it to know Thunder. Electrike, another Gliscor, Gratul, the evolution of Turtwig, Phanpy, Electrode, Cyrus's Electrode apparently, Pichu, Marshtomp, that evolves from Mudkip, Shellos, Toxicroak, this is the final stage of Krogunk, Sayayay, Trapinch, the first evolution for Vibrava and Flygon, Nidoran female, Ralts, another Tailo card, but this one's different. Dugtrio, Chansey, another Piplup, Clamperl, Drifblim, Dusclops, the evolution for Duskull, Flareon, another evolution, Vulpix, Stunfisk, Ambipom, the evolution of Apom, Electric, Anorith, the first evolution of Almoldo, Torchic, and Kingdra. And the rest are just the usual energy cards. That's exactly right. So I'll show this deck real quick because this one's actually quite small. This one just has all the legendary Pokemon in it. I do have more of them, but unfortunately they're not here. I can't find them. This is most of the legendary Pokemon. Darkrai, Cosmoem, Cresselia, Mesprit, Manaphy, Cosmog, Jirachi, another Cosmog, and I have 2 more Jirachi cards, another Cosmoem, an Azelf, and more Jirachis. I don't know why I have so many Jirachis. And that's basically all of them. The rest of them are just energy cards. Yeah, I have a lot of that friggin' Jirachi. I have no idea how I got so many of them. Yeah. I have other legend... Yeah, no Kyogre. Yeah, I do have other legendary Pokemon cards. I had a Rayquaza, I had a Regirock, I had 3 Zekrom cards, and also a Reshiram card. I don't know where those are. I don't know where those are. I know I have them, but I don't know where those are. I thought they would have been in the pack, in the pile that I found out of them. Alright, so we got this pack and 1 more pack to go. Scolipede, Houndoom, Team Plasma's Durant, Marowak, Swinub, Staravia, the evolution of Starly, Simisear, Spiritomb, Cofagris, the evolution of Yamask, Bagon, Mightyena, another Gligar. How do I have so many cards of the same Pokemon? Tauros. It's impressive. Ferroseed. Seaking. Basculin. Solrock. Curlier. Mincino. Swinub again. Ampipom again. Rattata. Another Togepi, I just ripped 42 on it for some reason. Dalcatty, the evolution of Skitty. Kricketot. Lombre, the evolution of Lotad. Torkoal! Crocodile, I love this Pokemon. This is one of my favorites from Gen 5. Crocodile. One of my favorites from Gen 5. Prinplup. Duwat. Seviper. Another Nuzleaf. Team Magma Zangoose. Another Mesprit card. I don't know why that's not in the legendary one. I'll put that in the legendary one. Weasel. Carablast. Darmanitan, the evolution of Darumaka. Swadloon. Bouffalont. Poochyena, the first evolution of Mightyena. This is Seviper. Oh, this is another Seviper. Oh yeah, that says Team Aqua's Seviper. So I scrubbed that out because I know Team Aqua don't have one. So I scrubbed out their logo and all that because I know they don't have one. Slowpoke. Slowbro. Zangoose. Fracture. Bulbasaur! One of the original cards. Another Tailo. Grottle. Another Cresselia. Don't know why that's not in the legendary pack. Pikachu. Keldeo, another legendary, huh? Oh, well, I don't know how that got in there. Well, I'll put you in the legendary cards. Put you with the legendary cards. Keldeo is a legendary Pokemon. Stuffle. Another Beldum. Magnemite. Drapion. Lileep, the first evolution of Cradily. Beware, the final evolution of Stuffle. Another Bulbasaur. And another Cubone. Shuppet. Voltorb. Ladybar. Nidoran Male. Oricorio. Another Drifblim. Another Seedot. Xatu. Spearow. Kakuna. Another Marowak. And Staravia. And that should be no more after that. Yep, it's just all energy cards and all that other stuff. Alright, it's time for the last deck. It's time for the last deck. I might show the Scarlet and Violet ones again, actually, just so you guys can see them all. Again, just in case if you forgot. Alright, this is the last one of the other packs I have. This is, that's Semi-Seer again. Hakmo-O. Gothita. Mawile. Drillbur. Dratini. Patis. Tauros, one of the original old cards back in the day. Grimer. Venipede. Well, now that I've shown you guys this, Venipede is the first evolution of Whirlipede and Scolipede. So this thing evolves twice. Sneasel! Manectric. Love that card. And Electrike. So there's the evolutions together. Another Slowpoke. Donphan. A Raichu holding balloons. I don't know how that's possible. Grimer. Another Cosmog. Don't know how you got in there. Blitzel. Another Blitzel. So I got 2 Blitzel cards in a row. Fearow, the evolution of Spearow. Chimchar. Oh, I lied. I do have another form of the cast forms. It's the rain form. I said I only had the sunny one. Look at me lying to everyone. Lillipup. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen these cards in ages. Megadium. The final evolution of Bayleaf. Luxio. Ah, yes. It's my 2 favourite cards that I have shown today. Whoops. It's my 2 favourite cards I've shown today. The Cubone and Gligar cards. Ah, boy. I have, like, so many of them. Glalie, the other evolution of Snorunt. Weedle. Another Geodude. Floatzel. Almondstar. Starmie. That Starmie card actually looks pretty good. Tyrogue. Shuppet. Another Stuffle. Another Pikachu. Gastrodon, the evolution of Shallows. Horsey. Another Sneasel. Totodile. Oh. Don't get the card stuck. Seadra. Geodude. And Shelgon. And now you've seen all three evolutions. Bagon, Shelgon, and Salamence. Machoke. Finally found the evolutions of all the Machops I have. Blitzel. Team Aqua's Poochyena, which this is correct, by the way. They actually do use these. They do use them, so that's correct. Weedle. Another Starmie. Golem. It's Bertha's Golem. Another Raichu that's holding balloons. Glalie. Much better card of the last one. Munchlax, the Geodude Graveler Golem. Yep, that's correct. Munchlax, the first evolution of Snorlax. That's the first evolution of Snorlax. Tailo. Gothitelle. That's the final evolution of Gothita, but it... Girder. Team Plasma's Behem. Another Golem card. This is an EX one. Stoutland, the final evolution of Herdia. And so Lillipup, Herdia, and Stoutland. Turtwig. Another Frostlass. Another Dusclops. Beware. Bastiodon. And Zorua. Phanpy. Scraggy. Again. Feebas. But unfortunately, I don't have a Milotic. I don't think. Another rain form, cast form. Piplup. Another Swallow. Another Goldeen. Ralts and Curlia are the two evolutions you've seen so far. It evolves 2 more times. It could either become Gallade or Gardevoir. Another Goldeen. Another Magnemite. Another Torchic. By the way, that evolves into Combusken and also Blaziken. Which I believe I have... you guys saw a Combusken card, but I don't know where the Blaziken one went. I think I have one. Magneton again. I don't have Magnezone, unfortunately. Servine, the middle stage evolution of Snivy. That also evolves into Serperior. Bulbasaur, again. Beldum. Another Tailo. Hippowdon, the evolution of Hippopotas. and Lopunny. And the last card is just an energy search card. And that's all of my cards that's all the cards I have. But I'll quickly show you guys my Scarlet and Violet deck, just in case if you guys have completely forgotten about these cards. I'll quickly show you guys these ones again. Meowscarada. How do you pronounce this? Scaladirge. I think that's how you pronounce it. Floycoco. So Floycoco is the first stage. Scaladirge is the final stage. And Meowscarada is the final stage of the grass starter. That's Quaxly. That's the starter, water starter. Another Quaxly. You got my first there's doubles right there. Sprigatito. This is the first stage of Meowscarada. I don't have the middle stages. And that's another Meowscarada, and that's another Sprigatito. Kilowattrel. Staraptor. Starly. Staravia. Staraptor! This is Wugtrio. This is the water variant of Diglett and Dugtrio. This is the water variant of Diglett and Dugtrio named Wiglet and Wugtrio. So this is what they look like. Armbolive. Houndour. Drifloon. That evolves into Drifblim. So Drifloon and Drifblim. Shuppet. Pawmi. Tandemaus. Sertottle. Curlier. Sandaconda from Sword and Shield. Don't know why it's in the Scarlet and Violet pack. Blissey, that is the final evolution of Chansey. Sertitan, this is the final evolution of Sertottle. Another Sandaconda. Another Curlier. Another Blissey. And two more Tandemouses. Another Pikachu, but it's a different card. Another Tandemouse. That's three of them. That's like four of them already. Another Pawmi. Another Blissey. That's three of them already. Cyclizard. This does not evolve. And another Sertottle. And the other two are just energy cards. And that's it! Gotta have the starters up front. And that's it! That's all my card. Those are all my cards. Those are all my Pokemon cards. I know, that is a lot of Pokemon cards. That is a lot. So, yeah. I know I have more. I don't know where some of the other really rare ones I have are. But hopefully maybe I can locate them in the future. So thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you all next time.